Hi guys, I just want to stop in and share what I found at my local thrift store yesterday. And I'm going to try and hold the camera still here. And maybe we can get a better shot. Anyway, it was a brand new roll, never been opened. And that's what it says. I don't know if I can get it to be less blurry. There we go. Okay, then we're going to scoot over here so you can see what this says. At the top, it talks about coming from Canada. Okay, that's the label. Here's the paper. The roll of paper, as you can see, has a... I was hoping it would focus more. Has quite a texture to it, and the paper is so soft to the touch. I mean, it just feels... It doesn't feel like paper. I don't know, it's more like material. But anyway, it's really soft. Okay, so that's what I found. Great big roll of it. And I had to play today. I just couldn't stand not knowing what would happen. So, let me get my little products out here. Okay, so this is a Delusion ink spray. And this one I wet front and back. And then I twisted and I folded and I crunched. And I just went nuts trying to break down the fibers in the paper. Okay, so there's that one. And then we should start with this orange one because I did absolutely nothing to it. I didn't wet it, I didn't crunch it, I didn't smush it, I just sprayed it. And there's what you get. I didn't, I didn't finger paint on it after I sprayed it or anything. This one is quite interesting. This one I wet on both sides, and then I realized that my spray pan was floating with leftover sprays. So I mopped it up with this. And I'm pretty sure I crunched and squished this one too. But I made mud, but it came out, I think, pretty. It kind of looks like coffee dye. Okay. And then this one this one started out with the Dauber Top, not spray, Dauber Top Distressed Stains. And what I put on this was Weatherwood, and no matter what I did with the Dauber Top, it just kind of all beaded up and sat there. And then Weatherwood is not a big, a real dark or vibrant color. So after I dried it, it just really didn't look like much of anything. So that's when I then sprayed it with London Blue. And after spraying it with London Blue, I actually got kind of a two-toned effect, and I can only presume that it's from where the weathered wood was, and then the London Blue went over the top. There we go. Moving it is very difficult because then I go out of focus. Okay, so you saw that one. And then the last one, I did two different techniques on. The pink is silk, whoops, wrong side. Silk's acrylic glaze, and I just put it on with my finger. And you can see, if I hold it still, you can see where I put it on the heaviest. It went down into the grooves and recesses. And then in areas where I was running out of paint on my finger, or glaze on my finger, the recesses didn't get any of the color, but the top surface did. So it's kind of that's kind of a cool aspect. And then the blue is, of course, Tim Holtz Dauber paints. And boy, did it suck up the, I believe those are a latex paint, right? I use broken china. Acrylic paint, sure. Um, and it just went on beautifully. Now, I did get some marks in it from the dauber, but it was because I was pushing too hard to get the paint to flow. But just came out. I mean, it just sucked up the paint. It didn't bead up or resist it in any way. Many of these sprays, as you can see, unless I did a little finger painting on them, they tended to want to resist the product. You can really see it in the orange because I did nothing to this except spray it and dry it. And you can really see how the paper itself wanted to try and resist the color.